The colony ship Meridian's Hope had crash-landed on Zethera Prime 3 months ago, and the human survivors were still learning the brutal realities of this alien world. Casper pressed his back against the marketplace wall, watching the crowd gather in the central plaza. The twin suns cast harsh shadows across the violet stone, and the air thrummed with angry voices speaking in the chittering language of the Zeth. He'd come to the market to trade salvage tech for food, but something was very wrong. The crowd was forming a circle. Please, she didn't know. A voice cut through the chaos speaking broken English, clearly desperate. Sister sick, not understand your ways. Casper pushed through the throng of insectoid aliens, their crystalline carapaces gleaming in the sunlight. At the center, he found 2 figures that made his breath catch. Zetherans, yes, but smaller than the others, with iridescent blue shells instead of the typical green. One lay crumpled on the ground, her antenna bent at an unnatural angle. The other, a young female, knelt beside her, arms spread protectively. Olivia, Casper muttered. He'd seen her before at the crash site's medical tent, helping Dr. Chen translate symptoms between species. The girl's compound eyes found him in the crowd. Human Casper. Recognition flashed across her alien features. Please, sister ate sacred fruit. Not no forbidden. They kill her. A stone sailed through the air, striking the injured Zetheran's shoulder. The crowd roared approval. Casper's jaw tightened. He'd seen executions before back on Earth, in the war zones. He'd sworn he was done watching innocents die. His voice boomed across the plaza, amplified by the acoustics of the surrounding buildings. The crowd fell silent, turning to stare at the human who dared interrupt their justice. An elder, his carapace scarred and ancient, stepped forward. His translator device crackled to life. Human, this not concern you. The youngling violated sacred law. She must face Stone Circle. She didn't know your law, Casper said, moving toward the center. Your own people said she's sick. How can she be guilty of a crime she committed unknowingly? Ignorance no excuse, the elder hissed. Law is law. Casper reached the sisters. The injured one's breathing was labored, blue fluid seeping from cracks in her shell. Olivia grabbed his arm with surprising strength, her 3-fingered hand trembling. I beg you, she whispered, save my sister. I give anything, everything. Her eyes, so alien yet so human in their desperation, locked onto his. I'd be your slave forever. Work until I die. Just save her, please. I don't want slaves, Casper said quietly. He turned back to the crowd, his mind racing. The Zetherans respected strength, but also honor. The crash survivors had learned that much. I invoke right of substitution, he called out. The crowd murmured. The elder's antennae twitched. You know our ways. Enough to know that someone can take another's punishment if they claim responsibility for the crime. I claim responsibility. The girl ate the fruit because we humans, we crashed here, disrupted your world, brought chaos. Our presence confused her. Our medical supplies helped keep her alive when she should have died with honor in the crash. The crime is mine by causation. It was a stretch of logic, but Casper had gambled that the Zetherans' complex honor system might have loopholes. The elder approached, his ancient eyes studying the human. You would face Stone Circle for alien child. I would. And if I refuse? Casper's hand moved to the plasma pistol at his hip, one of the few working weapons salvaged from the crash. Then you'll have to go through me to get to them. And I promise you, elder, that won't end well for anyone. The plaza fell deathly silent. Weapons were forbidden in the sacred marketplace. Casper had just committed his own violation of law, but he'd also demonstrated the exact kind of reckless bravery the Zetherans valued above all else. The elder's mandibles clicked in what might have been laughter. You threaten, then offer yourself for punishment. You claim crime, but show no guilt. You break market law while defending lawbreaker. He circled Casper slowly. You are either greatest fool or greatest warrior I have seen. I'm just a man who's tired of watching people die for stupid reasons. Stupid. The elder's tone turned dangerous. Yes, stupid. Casper met his gaze. She's a child. She was sick. She made a mistake. Killing her doesn't honor your god, it just makes you murderers hiding behind tradition. The crowd erupted in angry chitters. Casper felt Olivia move behind him, placing herself between him and her sister, as if she could shield them both. The elder raised a clawed hand. Silence fell again. The human speaks with fire tongue, he said finally. He shows courage of warrior caste. Perhaps the gods test us through him. He turned to the crowd. In old times, before the great drought, we had mercy clause for innocents who violated law unknowingly. One invoke ancient tradition. The youngling shall live, but she must leave colony for one full cycle. Learn our ways properly. Return wiser. Murmurs rippled through the plaza, but no one dared challenge the elder. Olivia's legs gave out. She collapsed beside her sister, chittering prayers in her native tongue. Caspar helped lift the injured girl, surprised by how light she was, despite her hardened exterior. "Medical tent," he said. Now, as they pushed through the dispersing crowd, Olivia kept pace beside him. "You save her. I owe you life debt now. Forever I serve you." "I told you, I don't want not slave," she interrupted. "Friend, ally, I teach you our ways. You teach us yours. Together, maybe we all survive this world better." Caspar glanced at the young Zetheran, seeing intelligence and determination in those compound eyes. Maybe that was worth more than servitude. "Deal," he said. "But first, let's make sure your sister lives to see tomorrow." Behind them, the twin suns began their descent, casting the alien marketplace in shades of amber and violet. In the distance, the wreckage of Meridian's hope glinted like a fallen star, a reminder that sometimes the greatest strength wasn't in following the rules, but in knowing when to break them.